start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Complete to the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Rebels have moved it inside the 20. Going up top on first down. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll call for the fair catch here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. LSU quick to the line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Parrish. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in on the left. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's good enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 10, LSU 0.
Ready to fire from the pistol. The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Fast motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. LSU right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught on the outside, it's Taylor. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to the air one more time. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ole Miss 10, LSU 7.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Looking for a deep man. He caught it.
I love it. The offense being aggressive. They're taking a shot. Good job by the QB getting a lot of air under that ball. And how about the receiver and his ability to track it?
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And he will score! Touchdown, LSU!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Going for the big play. And that ball is picked off.
First down throw. Intercepted by LSU. And they'll take over.
First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Going the other way, and he's got room. What a defensive play to stop the scoring threat, make the interception, and then have the return go up near midfield. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. With the catch, it's Harris. On the move at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
That means the score. LSU 14, Ole Miss 13.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Now on second down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Dart. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On third down, going up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run play action. Gets rid of it. And wings it incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job defending.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lacy. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fair catch called for and made. Final play of the quarter coming. Power football with the run. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, LSU 17, Ole Miss 13.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. And the quick shuffle pass.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll pull it on the read. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And off to Jones. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Rebels are flying down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Back to throw. It's Dart. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra 1st downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the 1st down.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He wants it all. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
GG's.
And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The